The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown! touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pinot Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome here to the Lions Den, home of the Lomira Lions, for a flyweight conference volleyball matchup between the visiting Laconia Spartans and the aforementioned Lions from Lomira. I'm Makai Ackerman. Joining me on the main camera and colors tonight will be Dominic Ackerman in a matter of moments. And we have Nate down there doing the portable. Thank you, Nate, for stepping in last minute and helping us out tonight. We're really excited to be here. Should be a good game. A couple of conference foes, the Lions and the Spartans. We will have some more pregame info coming to you shortly, but first we'll take a break here and hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Makai, Dominic, and Nate on the floor. We are with Jeff's live streams.
Central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
Airtech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal, Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal, Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal, Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal, Oil and Propane.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Mackay and Dominic up in the booth for you tonight with what should be a good one, a conference matchup here between the flyweight conference foes, the visiting Spartans from Laconia, and of course the home team, the Lomira Lions. I'll jump into some records here for you. Starting with the home team. Lomira 0-4 on the season, 3 of those being non-conference losses, and then last week dropping one earlier this week, was it?
No, it was last
week, dropping one to WLA. They actually swept that one in 3 straight sets, so the Lions still looking to get in that win column for this 2025 season. Now jumping over to the Laconia Spartans, who've kind of had a tale of 2 different stories here. The Spartans 6-2 overall on the season. Only 1 conference game for them this year as well, but that was a win against Springs, and they swept them. So kind of 2 different teams here. Should be an interesting matchup nonetheless. Dominic, I will jump to you now with some stats, some individual player stats for both the Lions and the Spartans.
Yeah, I will start with the home team, the Lomira Lions here. The Lions are led in the attacking side of things by Rachel Chervenka, the senior, and Tessa Kedinger, the junior. I mean, Chervenka's had 19 kills on the season for a kill percentage around 32%, and Kedinger's at 22 kills with a kill percentage right at 40%. So both of them doing their job at the line for the Lions. Then if we're talking about serving, Tessa Kedinger with 5 aces on the season, Erin Zenner with 6 aces on the season. Serve percentages all up in the 90s for a lot of these Lomira Lions teams. So their service is what is hopefully going to be a factor here tonight. 4 different players over the 90 percentile with a bunch of serves here this evening. And their team percentage at the service line is 89%. So they're just limiting those service areas is going to be a key for the Lomira Lions if they want to take on this conference action and take a win here tonight from the Spartans.
Yeah, it's something we've talked about all season long, especially it being early in the season, but now we're actually getting into it. We're getting into conference play. These games start to matter, and teams are starting to come together. So limiting service errors is going to be huge for both teams, but especially the Lions tonight, as you just talked about. We will take a couple seconds here and hear from some of our sponsors, and when we come back, Dominic will go through the Laconia Spartans, the visiting team, and their players' stats. But stick with us for that here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports.
We are Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old rig to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. municipal well and pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Mackay, Dominic Ackerman up in the booth for you. And we're so grateful for Nate down there on the portable, who was a last-minute addition to the team tonight after we had some complications. But nonetheless, we've got the full crew here for you today, and we're really excited for it. I'll kick it back to Dominic now, who's going to run us through some of those Spartan stats.
Yeah, thanks, Kai, for the visiting Laconia Spartans. Their leaders in attacking this year are the junior Finley Morgan, as well as the sophomore Kensley McCauley. 83 kills on the season for McCauley already, and Finley Morgan with 57 herself, both hitting at an incredible clip from the attacking line. 38% on the kill percentage for Finley Morgan, 39% for McCauley, so just about even in that regards. Aces on the season, again, we mentioned Morgan and McCauley with 24 and 20 respectively. And then also Scarlett Nitz with 15 aces on the season from the service line. Nitz as well is 90% from the service line. And Josie Basler, 92% from the service line herself. And then blocks, we got 3 big leaders in blocks on this team for Bailey Gable with 14, 11 for Hayden Johnson, and then 11 again for Finley Morgan. So this Laconia team can do just about anything you need them to. Kensley McCauley is their leader in pretty much every statistical category except for blocks. So we'll see that in effect here tonight. The only thing is that the Laconia Spartans are a little bit worse team at the service line compared to the Lions. The Lions at 89% from the service line, whereas the Spartans at around 86% early on in this season. So we'll see how that affects this game.
Yeah, the Spartans team has definitely been an impressive one so far this season. 8 total games, like we said, 6-2 record, and starting off conference play just the way you want to, sweeping the conference foe, the Ledgers from St. Mary's Springs Academy. But a really impressive season for the the Spartans as a whole. But talk about sophomore Kensley McCauley. I mean, only a sophomore, and the numbers that she's put up so far, I believe you said something along the lines of 84 kills. I know she's second on the team in digs. I know she's great from the service line. I think she leads the team in aces. So really getting it done all over. And the fact that she's only a sophomore means this Spartans team is lucky for a couple more years to come. We will take,
Absolutely. I was just going to say. Just agree with you.
Yeah.
And the other thing I forgot to mention was this Spartans team does not have a single senior.
Wow,
it is all
we
juniors
did talk
and
about
under.
That. That is crazy to think about how the Spartans have started their season, the trajectory they're on, the expectations they have, and the fact that they should have all of these key additions back next year. But on that note, we'll take one more break here, about 5.5 minutes until we start things in Lomira. You're listening to Mackay, Dominic, and Nate on the floor. We'll be back on Jeff's live streams.
Radio Plus.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE. Located in Lomira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhang's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Jeff's live streams. Mackay, Dominic, Nate here today in the Lions Den, Lomira, Wisconsin, where these two conference foes will take the court in just a matter of moments, about 2.5 minutes ticking down on that scoreboard now, and then we should get a national anthem. But I guess we'll wrap up with final thoughts here before we take one final break. Dominic, what are your thoughts about tonight's games? Obviously, you were going through the stats earlier today when you printed them off, and then obviously now as we're running through the pregame, so you know a lot more about these two teams and their trajectories more than I do. So I guess I'll let you start with your final thoughts about how tonight's game is going to go.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of just do keys for both of these teams if they want to be successful and possibly get a win here in this conference matchup. For the Lions, they definitely need to take advantage of that serve percentage. I talked about that the Lions have an 89% compared to Laconia's 86%. So that would be a key there, is make sure they're not giving up aces and or service errors, and I guess giving up aces as well to the Spartans themselves. And then the key for the Spartans is just to continue what they've been doing on the kill. Their kill percentage as a team is at 33%, whereas Lomira is at a 24% clip. So when the Spartans are able to attack over the net, they're typically landed in some spots that the opponents are not. And the Lomira Lions need to capitalize on their own killing percentage, and that would be kind of the key for Lomira and the Laconia Spartans for me.
Yeah, I mean, talk about keys for the Spartans. I just saw Kensley McCauley jump up and kill a ball, and let me tell you, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it. It looked like it hurt. It looked like I'd want to get out of the way of it, so I couldn't imagine what the girls on the other side of that net are feeling. But key for the Spartans, get her involved, get the rest of the team involved, move that ball around. And then, of course, for the Lions, like you said, being efficient from that service line, continuing to pick at the Spartans and take control of their game, what they're good at, play their style of volleyball. That's what we'd like to see today from the Lions. We will take one more break, and we should have starting lineups here within a matter of minutes. So stick with us here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. Be back in a couple minutes with starting lineups and, of course, the start of the match.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today, and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture.
Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
All Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
And Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Just a matter of moments away from the first serve here in the Lions Den. But first, we will get starting lineups first from the visiting team, the Laconia Spartans, who go out on the court, and start to line up. We should have that in just a couple of seconds here as the officials are getting ready and both teams coming out of their pregame huddles after the national anthem there. It is 9/11 today. We want to make sure everybody out there is remembering and supporting and being respectful today, of course. And here we start with the starting lineups. First for the Spartans, number 3, Finley Morgan. Number 4, also a junior, Kendall Plime. Number 5, the junior, Hayden Johnson. A junior, number 7, Bailey Gable. Number 10, a freshman, Addison Grady. And, of course, number 12, the sophomore, Kensley McCauley. The libero tonight for the Spartans will be the junior, number 1, Josie Basler. That will be your starting lineups tonight for the Spartans.
And now please stand and make some noise for your 2025-2026
Moving on to the Lions over here. Leading it off for the Lions, number 2, the senior, Aaron Zenner. Number 4, the senior, Mackenzie Monroe. Number 7, the senior, Rachel Chervenka. Number 9, the junior, Tessa Kettinger. The senior, number 11, Mia Norlin. Number 12, the senior, Olivia Marshall. And the libero tonight for the Lions, the freshman, number 1, Riley Warner. Should be a good game coming up. Both teams getting ready to run out to midcourt and, of course, through their high-five lines. A nice shot by Nate down there on the court. Just went through all the starters, and the pregame jitters are coming out as we should be less than a minute away from first serve. It's twice now I've used it. You like that?
First serve.
Yeah.
Clever.
Wasn't my idea. And one final huddle over there for the Lions as they get ready to go.
Looks like they'll have first serve by the way the Spartans are setting up defensively.
Do believe so. And let's see, checking in right away for them will be the libero, number 1, that's Riley Warner.
Looks like to be the same for the Lions.
Indeed it is. Their libero also number 1. That's Josie Basler. Popular number for the liberos tonight. Just getting some final things checked out. Warner jumps in now for the Lions. And we will see who goes back to serve.
So far, it looks like neither team wants to.
Yeah, it's still communicating with the refs and the head coach of the Spartans. And both officials still getting ready to play. I'm not exactly sure what's going on still. Good shot by Nate there with the official explaining to the head coach of the Spartans. I apologize for you folks at home. I wish I had some more insight for you, but I don't. Thank you. Apparently, the daughters on the bench, yeah, it's like a liability. If they're sitting there on the bench, they could get hurt. And so it looks like they're both going to have to move back and come sit in the stands with us. Officials were not having any of that. They didn't want any injuries on their watch tonight. So now that we got that kink fixed, we should be ready to play. Thank you. I appreciate it. Interesting. Never seen something like that.
Looks like the Lions will serve first after all that.
Wow, okay. Anyways, we are ready to serve here. The Lions going back for them. Number 2, the senior, that's Aaron Zenner. Zenner serve up and over, picked up by the libero in the back row. Set up at the front and just punched back over to the Lions side. Dugout, that's the libero, Josie Basler. And into the net, too many hits for the Lions. The first points will go to the Spartans. And a substitution now for the Spartans. Coming in to serve for them. Is that number 5 or 6 back there,
6.
Dom? Thank you. That's Scarlett Nitz from the service line. Her serve dug out from the back row. Set at the net, trying to be tipped over, but blocked. Good play by number 3, Finley Morgan for the Spartans. Scarlett Nitz from the service line once again. Getting ready to serve, and it's up and over. Dug out from the back row. This one's just going to have to hit back to the Spartan side. Should be a free ball. Set up at the front row to McCauley on the far side, but blocked at the net. Oh, they're going to call a net violation on, looks like one of the Lions there. They really jacked up. They're going to call it on number 12, Olivia Marshall. Really jacked up about the block on McCauley, which we don't see very often, but nonetheless, the point's still going to go to the Spartans. This one dug out from the back row, had to move her hand positioning. Just hit it over by Marshall. The libero to the far side. McCauley once again slams it down. Overpass goes back to the Spartans side. McCauley on the far side once again, just a little tip shot, and nobody's there. Point Spartans. And I believe it should be 4-0 for the score, correct?
I believe so.
I think they're getting that hammered out here in a second. They are changing the scoreboard now as Nitz continues to serve. Pushed over by Marshall in the front row. Free ball for the Spartans. Far side to McCauley. No, came over this side. That was number 3 with the hit, Finley Morgan, but too far out of bounds, and the Lomira Lions will get their first point.
Looks like Nitz was just coming in to serve there as Plime re-enters.
Lions will get the serve back. Going back for them is number 6. That's Lexi Polster. And we are going to get a whistle right before the serve. I don't think he blew it in yet. Regroup, and we'll try again. Polster will head back to the service line. 4-1 here in set 1 from the Lions Den. Dug out in the back row, that's the libero Warner. McCauley on the far side, slammed down. Did it get dug out? No, it did not. But a nice try from number 6.
It's Polster
again.
again.
That was Polster again, excuse me. 5-0 for the Spartans. Finley Morgan back to serve. Dug out by Warner in the back row. Set up front and just pushed back over. Tipped at the net, but it'll fall on the Spartan side. And the Lions bring the set back within 3. American night for both of these student sections here. Makes sense. And Riley Warner back to serve now, the freshman here for the Lions. Her serve dug out by Basler. Pumped up to McCauley, who just has to hit it back to the Lions side. Trying to set something up front, but mishandled. That was off the hands of number 9, Tessa Kettinger. And the ball will go back to the Spartans up by 4. Checking in for them, number 2, going back to the service line is Aaron Zenner. Zenner served to the back row. And punched back over. Backside, good dig. McCauley on the far side of the net, slams it home, and nobody's there. Another kill for Kensley McCauley. Oh, yeah, you're right. My apologies. Keep getting these things mixed up. Good point there from the Spartans. I apologize. See if the instant replay is working. It is. Eventually I'll get the names down. The way this paper was set up was confusing me for a second.
Sorry.
I'm going to blame it on Dominic. You know how that goes.
It's me.
That's what I usually do. McCauley tries to swing it down, but too far out the back. Another point for the Lions, who bring it back within 3. Pretty good sized student section for them over there tonight.
Even with a Packer game on.
Yeah. Olivia Marshall to serve. Dug out by McCauley. Set up on the near side. Blocked at the net. Back to the Spartan side. Into the net and on the ground. Another point for the Lions.
Nice run at the service line here from Olivia Marshall.
This one to the back and too far. As soon as you say something, a service error from Marshall gives the ball back to the Spartans.
Jeff, if you're watching, that was definitely announcer's jinx happening.
Jeff would say no. Kensley McCauley to serve, just over the net, a good one. Dug up by Marshall, set up at the front row, and McCauley's back there to set it back up. Trying to be tipped over, but right into the net off the hands of Bailey Gable. Bailey Giebel. We had this conversation before the match.
They were trying to figure it out on the sidelines for the Lomira Lions as well. There was some
miscommunication.
Then the PA said Giebel, so we're going to roll with Giebel.
There was miscommunication on our end too, so not exactly sure. We're going to try our best up here. This one way too far back there off the hands of Kendall Plime. And back within 1 are the Lions.
Keeping it tight in this first set.
Tessa Kettinger back to the line. She will serve for the Lions. And it's up and over. Dug out by McCauley in the back row. Set for the far side. Plime tries to dump it over and nobody's there. Point Spartans. And now the libero back to serve, Josie Basler. Basler serve up and over. Dug out and bump set to the middle. Pushed over by Marshall and way too far, out of bounds. And the Spartans take a 3-point lead once again. Basler, another one of those juniors which are riddled throughout this team. Set up at the net, trying to slam it over, but not getting it up is number 4, Mackenzie Monroe. Right to the net, and the Spartans' lead grows to 4. At risk of pulling this one away, the Lions got to dial it back in. Good keep by Marshall, just pushed back to the Spartan side. Trying to keep it alive, they just got to get over. Should be a free ball here for the Lions. Trying to set something up at the net. Slam down, and did it clip that line? Yes, it did. Good kill by, I believe it was number 11. That's Mia Norland. Norland will go back to serve now. Her serve, a good one in the back row. McCauley, it almost eats her up, but she's able to get it up. Here's Plime on the far side, pushing it back over. And the Lions will have to give it right back to the Spartans. Should be a free ball. Middle trying to slam it down, and it clips that line. I believe that was number. Do you have a number on that?
Sorry, I was not.
Okay, that's okay.
Looking at the camera screen, it's hard to see numbers in there. I
I
want to make sure we're getting a good shot for the people at home.
I understand. I apologize. I should have had the number 2. Nonetheless, 12-8 here, and the Spartans continue to serve, but there's a service error from number 7. That's Bailey Giebel. 12-9. Aaron Zenner to serve. Dug up by Plime in the back row. She'll come back up to try to hit it again. And way up to the rafters off of a couple of things up there. Still trying to keep it alive are the Lions, but without success, give a kill to Kendall Plime. And the serve will go back to the Spartans. Coming in to serve for them once again, their serving specialist, you could say, is number 6, Scarlett Nitz. Nitz to the back row and misplayed off of the hands of number 9, Tessa Kettinger. Another point here for the Lions, the Spartans. Their lead grows to 5 now.
Nice ace there from Nitz.
It's exactly what you want from a lady you bring in to serve. Lead off ace. And now the Lions will just have to get it back to the Spartan side. Trying to set something up. Near side pushed back over. Good dig by the libero, keeping it alive. To the far side, McCauley tries slamming it down, and it clips the line. Another kill for Kensley McCauley, and the Spartans continue to push that envelope. Nitz to serve once again. Dug out from the back row, trying to set something up at the net. They will push it down, but an overpass by the Spartans. And too far on the hit from one of the Lions. Kind of got lucky there after the overpass. The Lions just not able to capitalize, and the lead grows to 7 now for the Spartans. 16-9. Scarlett Nitz's serve, dug out from the back row. That's Marshall, trying to set something up in the net. Tipped, but it falls down. Give the kill to number 7, Rachel Cervenka. And the ball goes back to the Lions now, down by 6. Coming in to serve for them, number 6, that's Lexi Polster. Polster serve to the back row. McCauley digs it up, trying to set something for her on the far side, slams it down, and another kill, McCauley. 17-10 here in set number 1 from the Lions' Den. Finley Morgan back at the service line now for the Spartans, up by 7. Morgan serve, dug out from the back row, setting something up at the net. Trying to slam it down is number 9, Tessa Kettinger, but way too far out the back.
Looks like there will be discussion there. It must have been Lomira point, maybe a net.
I'm not gonna lie, too focused on the student section yelling back and forth.
It was quite loud in here for a second.
Nonetheless, the point will go to the Lions, and Riley Warner, the libero, will go back to serve for them. Warner serve to the back row, and it's a service error. You know what they say, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Spartans will get the ball back nonetheless. And number 2, Gabby Pino will check in to serve for them. First time we've said her name today. Pino's serve to the back row. Set up at the net. Pushed back over. Kept alive by Pino. Off the hands of Plime and pushed over by McCauley, but nobody's there. Miscommunication on the Lions side, and the Spartans get a freebie.
Yeah, definitely some miscommunication there because that one didn't come over hot and heavy. It was just kind of a floater that dropped into a zone where there was no Lions.
Good situational awareness from McCauley. A kill doesn't always have to be the hardest hit ball out there. Blocked at the net.
But
and
in.
We're getting different calls from everybody here.
They're going to say that was in on the far side.
Okay. And
or maybe out.
Each official is calling something different, which makes it hard for me to know. But they are going to call it Spartans ball. I guess off the block it was in.
Possibly no block out. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Serving once again are the Spartans. Punched back over to their side now. Dug up by Plime in the back row. Trying to set on the far side for McCauley. She slams it, blocked at the net, but off a couple of hands from the Lions. Another point Spartans, and they're 4 points away from taking set one in dominating fashion.
Absolutely. The Lions were able to keep this match close for a lot of it, or for the beginning part of this set, but now the Spartans have just kind of ran away with it. A lot of good kills from the line from the Spartans.
Blocked at the net, and they're not going to call it a double hit on the same girl. Nonetheless, the ball is going to go back to the Spartan side here. Trying to set something up again. Slammed by Giebel, and back to the Spartan side. Good defense here from the Lions, trying to stay alive. Pushed back over, but they're still there. Set up on the near side this time, slammed down and dug out. I don't know what they called there.
Number one with some kind of violation, possibly over the middle line or in the net.
Nonetheless, 3 points away from closing out set one are the Spartans. Gabby Pino still serving. Quite an impressive run from the service line. This one dug out from the back row. Set up for Marshall, blocked at the net, but on the Spartan side. Pino to the far side. McCauley slams it down and just out.
The student section from Laconia was ready to go on crazy with that kill, but they had to stay quiet after it was called just out. Lomira will get the ball back. They need a long run here.
Indeed they do. Olivia Marshall from the service line trying to give it to him. 22-12. Punched back over, dug out from the back. Good communication, and back to the Spartan side. Set up by Pino. And slammed down by number 7, Bailey Giebel. Two big names tonight in the kill department. Number 7, Bailey Giebel, and of course, number 12, Kensley McCauley. And speaking of her, she'll go back to the service line. 2 points away from taking set one. McCauley's serve up and over a hard line drive. Just trying to punch back over, but tipped at the net. Number 5, Hayden Johnson, having no problem with that one.
Yeah, a little jousting is what they like to call that at the net, and she won that one.
Just like that, the Spartans 1 point away. McCauley's serve up and over, and just like that, it's an ace to end set one, 25-12, dominating fashion for the Spartans. And they will take set one, no problem. We'll take a break while they continue to move sides. You're listening to Makai, Dominic, and Nate down on the floor. We'll be back on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Skyline Home Improvements, LLC is a proud sponsor celebrating 25 years. Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports. Love the creativity down there. Starting set number 2 in a matter of moments here. The Spartans taking that one quite handily, 25-12. Dominic, tell me what you thought.
Yeah, the Spartans did exactly what we talked about they needed to do pregame, and that was keep track of their kills. I mean, almost every single attack for the Spartans felt like it was finding the court. The kills were, I don't know, you weren't keeping stats like you said you were going to.
No, I know, because your sheet confused me here and I got flustered.
It's always my fault. I did think the Spartans did a great job with their kill percentage in that first set. It felt like every time they were getting it up and over, it was finding court, as I said already.
Yeah, indeed. Should be a good set number 2 here. We'll see if the Lions can bounce back. I believe the Spartans will start with the serve this time after the Lions started the first set. And the officials will hammer away a couple more things here before starting us off. Just making sure they have every player that's out on the court, making sure they know where they're supposed to be in their rotation. Yeah, Americanite for both of these student sections tonight, who both have been quite active and loud for both respectful teams.
Trying to work out who's in to start this set.
Yeah, it's taking him a minute. Nope. And that must be why the Lions had
9 and 6 flipped around.
Had to flip them back, so I think they got that hammered away now, hopefully. And now we're going to check in from the libero for the Lions. It's number 1, Riley Warner. She will replace Rachel Cervenka. A lot of pausing in this game for different stuff that I haven't seen before. We're still going. Guess we could have ran one more ad. You're right. Good call. Also checking in for the Spartans, that's number 1, the libero Josie Basler. And we are all set to go now. Bailey Giebel back to the service line. Her serve right to the back, and it clips the line. An ace to start off for the Spartans. They left off where they started. They started where they left off.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it. Got there eventually.
Yeah, the first set ended with an ace for the Spartans as they took set 1. And now the second set starts with one from Josie Basler. Or Giebel, I should say.
Bailey Giebel, I believe you said. Trying to do the same thing there. Instead, it's a little too far out the back. So an ace and then a service error. It's 1-1, and the Lions will get the ball.
I think I just heard you say Basler was checking in.
Yeah, she did.
So then I had Giebel or Basler on the mind. But Giebel with an ace to start and then a service error to follow it up.
Oh, good. Aaron Zenner to serve. A nice one, but a fantastic dig from Basler. Trying to punch it back over. Spartans take control. To the middle. Finley Morgan punches it back, and we're on the Spartan side. Kendall Plime to the back row. I'll get dug out, but an overpass. Free ball here for the Spartans, setting something up. Here's Finley Morgan with the slam, and a kill for Finley Morgan. Nice set right there, and she's able to just pound it down. The first kill of this set for the Spartans, and they continue their dominance. I got to change the time on that instant replay. It is definitely too long in seconds-wise. But we'll continue. Marshall right into the net, and another point here for the Spartans. We'll take another look at it as I try to adjust that time quick. Must have had it set for football. And we'll try it again. Spartans to serve. Dug out by Marshall in the back row. Set up on the near side and hit back over. Good dig. Was a nice diving attempt there by Scarlett Nitz, who was serving that ball originally, but it was out of play. And give it a kill to number 17 for the Lions. That's Claire Grinstead. She will also go back to the service line to serve now. Should be 3-2.
Yes, it should. There it is.
There it is. All right. All good now. Grinstead from about the middle of that line. Her serve to the back row. And a nice dig by Plime. Trying to set something up for Finley Morgan. Just a little touch shot, and nobody's there for the Lions. Finley Morgan knew exactly where to place that ball, and she executed it perfectly. She will also now go back to the service line. 4-2, set number 2 here in the Lions' Den. Morgan with the serve, dug out from the back row, kept alive, and the libero just has to punch it back over to the Spartan side. Setting something up in the middle, but it should be a free ball here for the Lions. Farr tried trying to slam it down, blocked at the net, kept alive. Good play by Bailey Giebel to keep the ball alive, and the Spartans in this point. Ooh.
Just out.
Slammed down there by one of the Lions, but too far out. It doesn't clip that line, and the Spartans continue. Morgan to serve, to the back row, kind of eats her up, but she's okay. That's Tessa Kettinger back there who dug it out. Trying to set up at the net once again. Slammed down hard and inbounds. The kill to number 5, Hayden Johnson. Nice little run here put together by the Spartans from Finley Morgan at that line. Back over to the Spartan side, dug out by Morgan. Set up the net, here's McCauley, slams it down, and right in open space, another kill for Kensley McCauley. And the Spartans' lead grows. Still figuring it out with the scoreboard here. It's kind of been back and forth with the numbers. Near slide slammed down by Marshall. Trying to keep it alive, and too many hits for the Spartans. Good kill there by number 12, Olivia Marshall. Want to thank all 34 of you who are tuned into this game tonight from the Lions Den. I want to remind you that you can leave something down in that YouTube comment section, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, favorite player, how your day's going, really anything. We love hearing from you, and the girls who watch these games back love hearing from you. So make sure to leave something down there for them. McCauley once again to slam it down. And no problem in open space, Kensley McCauley. Very dominant today from up at that net.
She's the team leader in kills for a reason.
Indeed she is. Checking in now, number 2, Gabby Pino. She will go back to the service line. Dug up in the back row by Kettinger, and she will end up bumping it back over. To the middle. Shot down, trying to keep it alive. And nice effort there by the Lions, but for naught. 9-3 here in set number 2. Spartans starting to run away with this one just like they did set 1. Pino to serve once again. Kettinger from the back row. Good set at the net. Here comes Kettinger trying to bump it over, but McCauley is there. Far side now, same thing. Dug up by Marshall. Back to Kettinger on the far side, slams it down. Did it clip that line? Line judge says no.
That was a great idea. Last time she just popped it over. Kettinger this time decided to try to attack that back line, but it's just out. And Pino back to the serve.
The Lions student section over there did not like that call. Into the net, but kept alive by the Lions. Spartans trying to set something up. Pino sets to McCauley, slam but blocked at the net. That's Kettinger making her presence known. Excuse me, that was Rachel Chervenka. And once again,
this time blocked by the Spartans, but out of bounds. So the Lions get the point and back to the service line.
Chervenka trying to do something here for the Lions. Down by 6.
Got a big block there.
Indeed. Olivia Marshall's serve way too far, though. Not what you want once you finally get some momentum. A service error gives the ball back to the Spartans. Kensley McCauley back from the line. The run up, the jump, and the serve. A line drive dug up by the libero Warner. Punched over by Kettinger. Good spot. Number 9, Tessa Kettinger. Exactly what you wanted there. And now number 17, Claire Grinstead, will check in for the Lions. She will replace Kettinger. And Lexi Polster will go back to serve. Her serve dug up by Basler. Kept alive at the net, trying to punch over, but a block by Cervenka once again. Point goes to the Lions. Rachel Cervenka being very influential in these last couple of points.
Absolutely. Another little joust there at the line. This time goes to Cervenka. Able to push it over, and too many touches on the Spartan side.
And just like that, we talk about momentum coming back to the Lions side, and another service error.
Yeah, both times they've had some really good plays during rallies. The serve has just been either one too far and one too short.
Josie Basler now to serve. Up and over the net, but a good dig from the back row from Marshall. Got to hit this one over. They do. Plime way too far, and Lions get the point. Definitely with the help of number 12, Olivia Marshall, with a nice dig from the back row. Some yelling back and forth from the student section.
Student sections are active
I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, Warner to serve, the libero back to the Spartans side and bumped back over by Morgan. Far side, Grimstead blocked at the net. Spartans get another chance at it. Here's Plime, this one down. Kept alive. Here's Marshall, a bump set and pushed back over to the Spartan side. Set by Pino, slammed by Morgan. Did it clip that line? She says yes. Kill there by number 3, Finley Morgan. And the Spartans' lead grows back to 6.
A lot of these attacks and kills lately for the Spartans have found that back line, or the sidelines have just kind of been towing the line and making sure they're clipping those zones as they would in baseball.
Indeed. Bailey Giebel now from the service line for the Spartans. Up by 6. Oh, and miscommunication from the line judge there. She will say eventually it is out, though. A service error from Giebel just doesn't connect with that line.
Again, now second time I mentioned something, and then the opposite happens the following serve.
Jeff was watching this game, let me tell you. Zenner with the serve. Dug up by Basler. At the front row for Finley Morgan, who powers it through. Couple of nice kills from Morgan today as well. Shout out to Carla Wikowski in our chat saying, thanks for streaming, watching my niece Kensley McCauley on my phone and the Packer game on the TV. That's exactly how I would be doing it. Glad you could tune in for us, and thank you for leaving something down in that comment section. Bunk back over to the Lomira side. Good dig by Warner. But they're going to say a net violation. She slid a little too far.
Yeah, you just got to be over that black line. One body part was over it at some point for the Lions.
Scarlet Knits will go back to serve. 15-8 here in set 2. Good serve, Marshall from the back row. Set to the front. Here's Grimstead, blocked at the line. And they'll call another net violation, it looks like. That one on Grimstead this time. Right now, net violations and service errors are eating the Lions up. Down by 8. One of the best servers from the service line for this Spartans team, and Scarlet Knits back there. Good return from the Lions. Trying to set something up. Finley Morgan, but she's blocked at the net. Trying again with McCauley. This time it gets down. Talk about your niece. There she is, Kensley McCauley, slamming it down. Another kill on the night for her. 17-8 here in set number 2. Spartans looking to pull away with it. Scarlet Knits from the service line. Olivia Marshall digs it. Just going to have to hit this one from the back line over to the Spartan side. Kept alive by McCauley, right into the net, but somehow the Spartans keep it going. Setting something up for Grimstead. Trying to slam it down. Knits from the back row. Kept alive by Basler and pumped back over by McCauley. Set. Grimstead. Far side into the net. They're going to say it was a block, possibly. And we'll continue to play. Nice rally here going.
Nice dig there.
Good dig from Marshall in the back row on the Lions side. McCauley on the near side, just a little touch shot. And wow, talk about the prowess and the situational awareness. She goes up, acts like she's going to slam it big, and then just a little touch shot that falls in space.
A long rally ends with just a little tap over the net from Kensley McCauley.
And an ace there from Scarlet Knits. An 11-point lead here for the Spartans, and we'll get a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Be back shortly on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
For a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
The brand new branch of Ergo Bank in Lomira is now open. See them today at 250 North Main Street. Plus, lock in a limited time 6-month CD at an incredible 4.70% APY with a minimum deposit of just $5,000. But hurry, this offer is only available at the Lomira branch through September 30th. Visit ergobank.com or call 920-392-5005 to learn more. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money only.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Scarlet Knits from the service line once again. Marshall from the back row trying to keep it alive. The Lions do. They've got to get it over the net, though. And just not enough juice on it. Another point here for the Spartans, the first to reach 20 in set number 2, and are only 5 away from taking the first 2.
Yeah, the Spartans have reached 20 before the Lions have reached 10 in the second set.
Indeed they have. Blocked at the net. And a nice job, good net presence there from the combination of Finley Morgan and Kensley McCauley up front. Don't know exactly who had the block. I know they were both up there.
Might just be both of them. You can get a block assist.
Yeah, we'll give it to both. Scarlet Knits, once again, said her name quite a bit lately because she's been serving for a while. This one pumped over by Warner. Dug up by Basler, set at the row. McCauley slams it down, but a nice dig by Warner, and we'll get a net violation on the Lions. Another violation by the Lions that does not go in their favor, and the Spartans 3 points away now. Good dig from the back row, that's Polster, and hit back over by Zenner. Back to the Spartan side, trying to set something up. Finley Morgan slams it down, and nobody is there. The Lions just look defeated right now.
I don't think I blame them. I think Scarlet Knit's been back there for at least 10 consecutive points. It has been a long service run for the Spartans.
23-8. Scarlet Knits trying to close it out. Dug up by Marshall in the back row. Kept alive by Zenner, and hit back over by Warner. Basler. Up to Giebel, up to Morgan, blocked at the net, kept alive. Setting up on the near side, that's Marshall. Off the hands of Giebel once again. McCauley trying to slam it down, trying to block it at the net of the Lions, but it goes out of play, and the Spartans 1 point away from taking set 2. (24-8), the Spartans putting on a clinic. Scarlet Knits is served to the back row, an overpass by Marshall, and it's out. An ace to end set number 2. A little deja vu of how set 1 ended. 25-8. We're going to the third, where the Spartans look to take it in 3. Stick with us here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Rock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Good shot by Nate there on the portable, getting the final seconds of the huddle from the Lomira Lions. Looking to battle back here in set number 3. The Spartans taking both of the first two quite handily, if you ask me, and I'm sure some of you at the home have the same opinion, but there's still time for the Lions to turn it around, battle back, and get some good possessions going, kind of shooting themselves in the foot right now. A lot of net violations and a lot of service errors that have led to Spartans points.
Yeah, they play 5 sets for a reason, so no reason for the Lions to go home just yet. Play this third set hard and force a fourth.
Exactly. They will get the serve to, they will get the serve to start set number 3. That was a lot of S's in one sentence.
It was.
And now Tessa Kettinger back. Good serve to the back row. Baszler up front to Giebel and punched back over by Morgan. Set up on the far side. Cervenka punches it back to the Spartan side, and Plime's going to go back and forth. This time Marshall from the back row, but too far down, right in the net. And the first point of set number 3 goes to the Spartans. And now picking up where she left off, that'll be number 6, Scarlett Nitz, who had that very long run from the service line for the Spartans to end set number 2.
Yeah, I want to say it was, what, 12 straight?
At least. It was quite a bit. We said her name, and she's got a nice dig there to keep it alive. McCauley from about midcourt just slams it down. Not even hard, just a nice touch shot right in positioning. And Kensley McCauley's been all over this court tonight. Scarlett Nitz continuing to serve. We've said it quite a few times tonight, and that antenna looks to be a little crooked now. The official trying to fix it as best as he can. Good shot by Nate. And it looks like he is satisfied with how it's leaning. So, Scarlett Nitz, 2-0 lead here for the Spartans in set 3. This one from the back row could be an overpass, just dunked down. Finley Morgan able to get a hand on it. Was a little bit of an overpass, but still on the Lions side. Finley Morgan says, let me take care of it instead. And no chance after that. Back row off with a couple hands and just pushed back. There's Nitz. Giebel, McCauley on the far side off the top of the tape. And point for the Spartans. 4-0 here early in set 3. 3 minutes in between sets did not slow down the Spartans team at all.
not only the Spartans team, but just Nits back here at the service line.
Serves have been on point. Speaking of Nits, there she is, digging it out of the back row. Giebel here, but blocked at the net. That'll be number 7, Rachel Cervenka. A couple of nice blocks from her up front tonight.
Yeah, we said her name quite a bit in the pregame show. She was going to be the player to watch for the Lions, and she makes her presence known now in set 3.
Yeah, definitely had some nice blocks, definitely made her presence known.
Just hoping it's not too late.
First point on the board for the Lions here in set 3. Riley Warner to serve. It goes back to Baszler. Set up at the net again. Finley Morgan, but once again blocked at the net. Trying to dunk it down is Cervenka. Spartans staying alive, but blocked again.
Wow.
Good net presence here from the Lions. Cervenka has to dump it back over, and it should be a free ball now for the Spartans. Not what you want to do when McCauley's over there, but still getting hands on it at the net. McCauley once again blocked. Back to the Lions side, trying to get into system. Marshall over to the middle, dug up by Plime. Giebel to McCauley. Good dig, and it's back over to the Spartan side.
Wow.
And the Lions come away with a point, probably the best point of their night so far.
That might be the best point overall. Just, I want to say, 6 blocks at the net there on some possible attacks by the Spartans. The Lions deserve that point now, 2-4 in the third set.
The combination of Olivia Marshall and Rachel Cervenka on that point cannot be overestimated. Spartans trying to get the ball back. Missed block this time, but it's back on the Spartans side. Just too far outside that line. They'll regain possession. Five to 2 here in set number 3. The Spartans lead sets, and they lead this one. Finley Morgan with the serve just over the net. Nice dig, but out of play. It was good effort there from number 9, Tessa Kettinger.
But an ace from Morgan.
Indeed. Nice hard serve. Kind of just died with the top spin of the ball. And the Spartans with a 4-point lead now. This one just too far down. Trying to get it over that top of the net. Instead, it falls right back on the Spartan side. Service error after the ace there for Morgan. And the point and ball will come back to the Lions side for number 2, Erin Zenner. I lied. She will get switched out. That'll be number 6 now back there. That's Lexi Polster. McCauley bumping it back over. Trying to push it back. Nice play there from number 11, Mia Norlin. I don't think she thought it was going to happen that way.
Just kind of pushed it over.
And now we have some confusion about substitutions once again on the Lions side. Who it seemed that they've struggled with their rotation and stuff tonight.
It was supposed to be number 2 serving, not number 6 that last serve.
And they had it right the first time. Does that mean they take that point away?
I believe so.
I would think so as well. And they're going to
so serves, yep, it'll be a violation.
Yep, so ball will go back to the Spartans, and I believe the point will also go to the Spartans.
It'll serve just like a violation. It would mid-serve, or mid-rally, I should say.
Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Just miscommunication there, not knowing your rotation. Very sloppy right now from the Lions.
Well, I think they did know the rotation, and then they were just...
They did, and then second-guessed it.
And they went with it right away when they second-guessed it. And they guess they should have communicated a bit more.
Nonetheless, scoreboard has 7-3 here for us as Gabby Pino checks in for the Spartans to serve. Just over the net and an ace. That ball died right when it got over that net.
Yeah, it did. Just perfect. Enough power to get over and die as soon as it reaches the opponent's territory.
Right in the middle of no one. Pino will try to do it the exact same thing. Instead, it's out of bounds. How many times have we seen that tonight where you get an ace and then a service error? That's at least the 3rd time now.
Yeah. And the Lions need it. Any way they can get back to the service line in this 3rd and could be deciding set for the Spartans.
It will now be Lexi Polster to serve. This one's dug up by Plime. Far side, McCauley slams it down. Nobody's there. So hard to get under that one with that much velocity coming off the major slam.
I couldn't even move the camera in time.
By Kensley McCauley.
Crazy slam there from Kensley.
She will go back to serve. And an ace. You get a kill on an awesome slam, and then an ace that just tiptoes that line. And now we'll get a timeout from the Lions, down by 6, possibly getting swept here in set 3. We'll step aside on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Good shot of the Lomira Lions huddle there. Looking to get any momentum they possibly can, down by 6. And if they lose this one, they'll get swept again for the second time in conference this year in just as many games.
Yep, absolutely. And the Spartans trying to do the exact opposite and sweep their 2 opponents in 2 conference games as well.
Yeah. Trying to do exactly what each of these teams did in conference. Well, I guess the Lions aren't trying to do that, but could result that way, and from the way things have been going.
The Spartans definitely are.
Yeah. Kenzie McCauley from the service line, up and over, dug out by Warner. Kept alive on the far side and bumped back over. Kenzie McCauley, a nice dig just to get that one up. And a little too far off of the hands of number 7, Bailey Giebel, putting it down in some empty space. 11-4. Kensley McCauley looking to go on a run for the Spartans. Close this one out as fast as they possibly can. Just over the net, a fantastic serve. Nice dig, though, to keep it alive by Kettinger. Set at the net, pushed back over, and miscommunications from the Lions. Another nice play from number 7, Bailey Giebel, just a little touch shot over the net. McCauley's serves have been so volatile, and there is another one.
An ace from McCauley.
So much aggression.
I think whenever she hits that volleyball, it feels like it's traveling 100 miles an hour.
Thing is screaming for some help. McCauley will come back again after the ace. A run up a serve just over the net, this time by Warner. Overpass, stunk down. Give the credit to number 5, Hayden Johnson.
Then Giebel was in there as well just to push that ball down.
And shout out to Carla once again in our chat saying, way to go, Kensley, let's go Spartans. Dunked down again, this time by Kendall Plime. Everybody's doing it right now for the Spartans.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're at the front line, you are a weapon for the Spartans. If you're at the service line, you are a weapon for the Spartans. Just about anywhere, mid-court, back-court, service line, and right at the net.
Good plays by the Lions there to keep this one in. It was a nice serve from McCauley once again. This time trying to slam it down and bump back over by Grimstead. She will try once again. Down to her knees is Basler, but she can't get it back up. Good kill there by number 17, Claire Grimstead. And the ball goes back to the Lions for the first time in a long while. Down by 10, it's 15-5 here in set 3. Mia Norland back to serve. Does it clip that line? Ooh, just barely inches off of it. Another service error for the Lions, and the Spartans get a freebie. Josie Basler, the libero, trying to combine those two things here. Going back to the service line now. Her serve up and over. Dug out from the back row. Set up at the net. Grimstead trying to put it in space. She does. Finds the opening in the court and does not miss.
The Lomira student section was willing that point for the Lions. Started a bit of a clap there mid-serve.
He did. Grimstead now back to serve after the point.
Trying it again.
Good
Why
serve
not?
just over the net, but a nice dig by McCauley. Basler just has to get it back to the Lions side, who should have a free ball. Trying to get in system. Slam down, but blocked at the net. The Lions stay alive. Pushed back to their back row. Set up at the net again. Finley Morgan in space. Set this time to Kettinger. Punches it back over, but a couple of Spartans there. Basler pushes it to the back row. Kept alive by Grimstead. Good dig and back to the Spartan side. A nice rally here going back and forth. Overpass, dunk down, but slammed back down by Finley Morgan. Good awareness.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the head coach for Lomira trying to argue a double hit there. But the line judge not having any of it. Point will stay with the Spartans. Bailey Giebel's serve, dug out from the back row, kept alive at the net, and just punched back over by Marshall, but too far. Just toying with that line back there, the Lions have been, but not getting any calls going their way. 18-6, 7 points away from taking set 3 and a match victory here in the Lions' Den. This one's got to get over for the Lions. It does. Basler's there to pick it back up. Near side, Plime tries to slam it down. And the Lions, too many hits. Now 6 points away.
Yeah, 6 points away, and Lomira on the opposite spectrum with just 6 points total this third set.
Giebel back to serve. Up and over, a nice floater. Dug out in the back row and punched back over by Marshall. Far side, that's Plime with some power. Does it clip that line? Wow. He says yes.
I talked about it earlier, just the Spartans able to find the back line so many times this match. And they do it again with, who'd you say it was Plime?
That time it was via Kendall Plime, who had some velocity behind her swing. Giebel to serve just over the net. Good dig from the back row, though. That was number 11, Norlin on the dig. And another call here that goes in favor of the Spartans. And a timeout called by Lomira. 21-6, the Spartans 4 points away from taking this one in 3. We'll step aside and take it with them. You're listening to Mackay, Dominic, and Nate's down on the court. We'll be back here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Set number 3, the Spartans 4 points away from taking all 3 of them. Bailey Giebel still at the service line here, trying to close things out on her own. Her serve. Dug out by Norlin in the back row. To the near side, Kettinger, but blocked at the net. A pair of Spartans there, that being number 3, Finley Morgan, and number 10, Addison Grotti. Student section chanting, that looked easy. Giebel to serve again. This time the back row, an overpass going back to the Spartan side. The libero Basler is there. Near side this time to Grotti, trying to being blocked by the Lions side, but falls down at their feet, no success.
Yeah, just too far away from the net where the block came down on their own side. So not able to get the block officially.
And a service error there off the hands of Giebel. The ball will go back to the Lions, but it's 23-7. They're going to need more than a miracle to get back into this one.
Well, one of their best attackers, Cervenka, checking back in.
And Tessa Kenninger going back to the line for them. Nice serve, catches him off guard, but Basler's there to dig it up. Plime just has to push it back over to the Lions side. Trying to set something up. Marshall from about midway. Dug up by McCauley, hit by Giebel, and pushed back by Plime. Blocked at the net and kept alive by the Lions. Got to hit it over, and they do. Setting something up in system. Finley Morgan blocked at the net. Good block there by a couple of different Lions, that being number 7, Rachel Cervenka, and number 10, Sofia Goldowski.
Yeah, they were pumped up about that block, too. It was a hard attempt at a kill there, but the block stands tall.
Back-to-back serves now here for Kenninger. This one once again to the back row. Back to Basler. Pleim trying to hit it back. Kenninger is there to pick it up. Pumped back over by Goldopsky, or excuse me, that was Norland back there. And a nice diving dig attempt, but a kill from number 7. That'll be Bailey Giebel.
And we have match point. And who else but Scarlet Knits?
Spends Scarlet Knits a ton from the service line tonight for the Spartans. And like you said, why not here on match point? 24-8, they need one more. Knits' serve, an overpass back to the Spartan side, trying to set something up. McCauley on the far side, but the set was a little too low. Lions will get another chance at it. Cervenka trying to slam it down, a nice dig attempt, but a kill there by number 7, Rachel Cervenka. Lions trying to claw their way back in this one, literally and figuratively. They're the Lions.
Yep, I understood.
Okay, I was making sure you understood. I was hoping somebody understood.
A little bit of switch up at the service line again. Let's hope that's not the
match point on a rotation error. Riley Warner to serve to the Spartan side, trying to set up. McCauley slams it down, and that'll do it. The Spartans take set 3, 25-9, and they sweep the Lions here in their home, the Lions Den in Lomira. Good set from the Spartans. They continue their dominance. 2-0 now in the Flyweight Conference, where the Lions fall to 0-2. We'll step aside, and in a matter of moments, we'll be back with a post-game show. You're listening to Mackay, Dom, and Nate down on the court. We'll be back.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The brand new branch of Ergo Bank in Lomira is now open. See them today at 250 North Main Street. Plus, lock in a limited time 6-month CD at an incredible 4.70% APY with a minimum deposit of just $5,000. But hurry, this offer is only available at the Lomira branch through September 30th. Visit ergobank.com or call 920-392-5005 to learn more. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money only.
We are Hostess Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading.
Welcome back here to the post-game show, brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors out there. Mackay and Dominic here for the post-game show to wrap things up here from the Lions Den. Like we talked about, the Spartans taking this one in 3 consecutive sets, continuing their dominance, moving to 7-2 on the season now, 2-0 in conference play, with the Lions fall to 0-5 and 0-2 in conference play. Dominic, why don't you give me your final thoughts?
Yeah, as I was looking at the schedules of both these teams, I saw that the Lions do have like one of those big tournaments coming up this weekend. So hopefully they can get their first win on the season and then come back to conference play next week, and hopefully with some momentum on their side. But tonight is one that they definitely don't want to write home about. It was just utter domination from the Spartans on all facets in all 3 sets. Their serve were unbelievable, especially from Nitz. I can't remember. Scarlett Nitz. Just an absolutely tremendous game from her at the service line. Like I said, I think she had 13 consecutive serves in that second set to close it out, along with the ace to end it. And then just came in and ended it as well on her serve. So just an unbelievable job by the Spartans here tonight. They definitely want to take this one into their next conference play. I know we got our schedule coming up. If you want to click that.
Yeah, I was going to give my thoughts first.
Oh, sorry. I'll go over to your thoughts.
I mean, if you don't want to hear what I have to say,
I would love to hear what you have to say.
All right. My closing thoughts on the night, like you said, the Spartans just dominating tonight. They continue to roll past, and I think they should have a very bright future for the foreseeable future here in conference play in the Flyweight Conference. But also, we talk about this entire team is filled with juniors or underclassmen, right? So they're getting all of their starters back next year, plus adding some more. So really exciting for them. Just key players tonight. You talked about number 6, Scarlett Nitz, and her dominance from the service line tonight. Nothing short of what we expected. The libero, Josie Basler, had some nice digs from the back row tonight, and of course setting up her teammates very well. And then two of we didn't keep stats up here, so I unofficially don't know, but I know I said their names quite a bit on the kill, that being number 3, Finley Morgan, and of course number 12, Kensley McCauley, who leads this team in kills. So just an overall great team performance from the Spartans, everybody really getting involved. You can kind of go down that roster and pick out each name and define what they did well tonight, but we'd be here all night because, again, every single player on that Spartans team contributed tonight, and I think that was the key to their victory. We will go to that upcoming schedule now. I'll pop that up on the screen here for you. Dominic, if you want to read through it, because I can't see it.
Yeah, it looks like tomorrow we got North Fond du Lac football at Mayville. I think you're going to be there.
I will be there. It'll be me and Justin, I know for sure. So, yeah, a slurry of football games tomorrow. Friday Night Lights, we're excited to be back to that. And I know it'll be Justin and I at the Mayville game, so tune in if you want to hear my voice again.
Yeah, and then I'll be with Jeff in Oakfield when Algoma and Oakfield come in. They actually had a last-minute change in their schedule, cancellation of a team. So Algoma's going to come in and play Oakfield in some 8-man football action, as well as Fond du Lac at Kimberly on our partners over at Radio Plus, Lomira at St. Mary Springs, and Waupun at Adams Friendship. All going to be on the Radio Plus channel tomorrow, but Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus will have the North Fond du Lac versus Mayville and the Algoma versus Oakfield.
Yeah, make sure you tune into those games if you want to watch, obviously, those teams. If you're a Mayville, a North Fondy, an Algoma, and an Oakfield fan, or if you just like listening to us. Some people do, I guess. I'm not really sure how, but it's what I've heard. Nonetheless, those are our final thoughts here from the Lions Den. The Spartans taking this one in 3 consecutive sets. As we do here at Jeff's live streams, we'd like to end with a prayer, so if you would, please join us. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for an amazing day again here. All of us living, breathing on this amazing earth, we're so excited and blessed to be here. We want to thank you for an amazing match here of volleyball once again, which we're so blessed to get to cover. I love it, you love it, and everybody loves it. We want to wish everybody here safe travels home and away, and of course all the parents, players, coaches, and staff members that they can get home safely and continue throughout their weeks. We also want to make sure that you keep everybody in your prayers this week. Some stuff going on in the world, of course, it being 9/11 today. So just make sure we're kind people, and we want to thank you, Lord, for allowing us to do this every day. Amen. Thank you guys for tuning in here on Jeff's live streams. I've been Makai Ackerman. Joining me tonight was Dominic Ackerman. Nate did an awesome job on the portable shot. We will be back tomorrow with some Friday Night Lights, and we cannot wait to see you at a court or field near us. Good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.